What's going on, everybody? It's Sunday. I know I just did a video within the last couple days, but a little while ago, a few days ago, I had asked a question on Facebook. One of the groups I'm in, I'm not going to disclose it, even though it's only social media, but I'd asked the question, as you can see here. I said if it's not allowed, it can be removed because it doesn't say it's only for alcoholics, but it's one of those groups, for alcoholics. Um, As you can see, I said if this isn't allowed, it can be removed. As a non-drinker, what tips can a drinker give to somebody who is dealing with a drinker? So I'm trying to ask. I know that sounds confusing. They got it in the group. Basically, I was asking as somebody who doesn't drink, who is not an alcoholic, what are your tips regarding the rest of the question? And I disclosed, yes, I've done Al-anon, which is a bunch of people that get together via Zoom and in-person meetings and everything else, and they're uh, non-alcoholics, right? And they get together, and their program is based on the fundamental of the 12 steps of recovery for alcoholics. And so they get together and they talk about stuff regarding that and how to deal with your alcoholic and etc. I said, yes, I've been to AA with people who needed it, and I have. I've attended almost countless, Alcoholics Anonymous meetings with different alcoholics. The most prevalent being my partner. My question is, in summary, when is enough enough? Thank you for reaching out if you choose to. And then a little praying hands. And my question is regarding your support. I've had other posts that led up to this post, but like I said, they all understood the meaning. And some of the responses were pretty, straightforward and what I expected, um, though not probably what a lot of people will expect. One person says, take care of you. You have no power over an alcoholic. You didn't cause it. You can't cure it. You can't control it. You can only control your own happiness, which can seem like at times there is none when you live with an alcoholic at times, right? Another person, as long as other people chase me to stop, to help me, or for me to recover, I just kept running. It wasn't until they all stopped that I stopped, turned around and wondered where they all left me. I had to work my way back into them and playing my roles in their lives. You'll help it if you just detach and let them stand, fall, and trudge their own way. So basically, you have to stop chasing the alcoholic and trying to force them to find their way, and you have to just let them fall and find their own way, according to this person who is a former alcoholic, right? Hello, I'm almost 6 months sober. Unfortunately, your hands are tied until the alcoholic surrenders. There's no willpower strong enough to not drink unless they have hit their bottom and want to quit and get help, AA, rehab, or both. When I was drinking, I thought everyone was out to get me or thinking horribly of me. It fueled my self-pity and depression. I was so beat down and tired. Most of my family was distant from me. I knew what was causing it. They know. They will continue to do so until they surrender. Distance yourself if you can. I hate to say it, but if you are their reward, they won't stop. Remove yourself. And they wrote the little hugs. And that actually seems to be the majority of the consensus, right? Is that try as you might, try as you may, it's up to them, and that's just the way it is, which I don't disagree with. It's just really hard coming from the perspective of you have a loved one, you have a really close friend, you have a family member, whatever, somebody that you want to quit drinking because you see how it's affecting them and you and their relationships. But from what I get from all the drinkers that have recovered or not is stop. And here's another one, same thing. When you've had enough, you are in no way obligated to help someone. And remember that if they're ready, you can't say anything wrong. And if they're not, you can't say anything right. That falls under that saying, I don't even know who said it at this point, or if anybody important did say it. But those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. You can't make anyone's mind up to quit drinking. It has to come from them. You're fighting a losing battle. Walk away if it's harmful to you. You don't need to be around anyone who doesn't make you happy. Let them find the gift of depression. Sorry, let them find the gift of desperation. When they reach their rock bottom, they might decide enough is enough. So again, it's not what you want to hear, especially whenever you're trying to help somebody you love get over this. But that's what you hear all the time. That's the last one, I believe. But just for anybody who's out there struggling with somebody who's addicted, coming from the people that are or were is not your fault. It's on them. And I know that doesn't help anything in the right here, right now while they're still doing it. But until they make the choice to get over it, they're not going to. And I can vouch for that personally, not only with my partner who gave up at everything, but with several friends, and currently right now one of my buddies who unfortunately I'm a day and a half's drive from him, but he won't quit. Multiple rehabs, multiple detoxes, and it's always, instead of being a 180 so you get on the right path, it's always a 360 where you back where you started from. And it's frustrating. It can be depressing. It can hurt your feelings. It can cause internalized guilt, etc., etc. But you have to stop letting it do that. Now, I don't know if Al-Anon's. It wasn't good for me. I don't know if it was good for everyone. It wasn't good for me. AA, or Alcoholics Anonymous, that didn't bother me any. But I don't know what their rules are. They wouldn't let me be a sponsor, much less a sponsor to my partner, which probably is a conflict of interest. I get it. But you have to find what, hobbies, interests, whatever you can do that's going to make you a better person, aside from the way the addict is treating you, because it's not going to stop apparently until they're ready for it to. I know that's not what everybody wants to hear. There's no magic solution. Just there's no easy button in real life, right? Um, so, keep your head up. Do what you got to do to be happy for yourself. And God bless everyone.